All right, Hannah. So after evaluation, I'm pretty sure we know what's going on here. So when you're running on the trail, you kind of rolled your ankle, and we call that an inversion ankle sprain. So you caused some damage to the anterior talofibular ligament, and possibly the calcaneofibular ligament. More like a grade 1, grade 2 sprain. You have another ligament that lives in the back, but generally that's with a severe ankle sprain. Not really showing symptoms of that. So I do want you to continue doing your price that your doctor talked about. We didn't identify any fracture signs, so I want to keep doing the protection, rest, ice, compression, and elevation. We can kind of keep modulating the inflammation and pain that way. I do also want to give you some exercises. It's been shown that early range of motion and activity can kind of help with the healing process. So I'm going to have you hop up here. We'll go ahead and demonstrate some of these exercises. So I want you to have your ankles hanging off the edge for me. What we're going to do is just we're going to make circles. Ankle circles, we're going to go 20 one direction, 20 the other direction. Trying to get as much range of motion as we can. Early on it's going to be stiff, but as you kind of loosen up, you'll get a little bit more range each time. Focusing on all of the motion coming from the ankle, not really having anything from the knee or the hip. So we'll do 20 that direction, 20 counterclockwise as well. And once you do that once, or 20 one way, 20 the next, we'll do that 3 times a day. Next set of exercises we can do, just isometric holds. So we're going to have you pushing against your other foot, but we're not going to have any motion. So we're going to use your left foot to hold. I want you to bring your toes to your nose. Hold for 10 seconds, and then relax. We'll do 5 sets that way. Bring the foot underneath, stepping on a gas pedal, holding 10 seconds. We'll do 5 of those as well. We'll come to the inside here, and I want you to push your foot that way into your left foot. We're going to hold for another 10 seconds. We'll do 5 of those, and then we'll cross this leg over, and we're going to push out against that foot, holding for 10 seconds once again for 5 sets. We'll do this 3 times a day if we can. If you start having discomfort, we can reduce that. Okay. This last exercise I'm going to show you is just a stretch. Since you are able to bear weight, I kind of want to get it to more function as quickly as we can. So this will kind of help with your dorsiflexion. So what we're going to do is we're going to have our injured leg back, your right leg back. I want you to straighten that leg out, getting a nice stretch through the calf. You're going to hold for 20 seconds and then relax. And we'll do 2 more sets after that. So you do a total of 3 stretches. We'll do that 3 times a day. Okay. So I'll have you go ahead and give that a shot. Good. Focusing on good posture here is trying to stay nice and tall. Really trying to stretch, keeping that heel on the floor. And as we progress, we'll be able to get a little bit further back away from the wall, getting more stretch in the calf. These are the things I'm going to send you home with today. As we get a little bit further along, we'll progress. Hopefully get you back to running soon.
Okay.